Now here's a lesson in keeping your hypotheses in check and making sure they don't give you tunnel vision. So I've got an issue with the DVD player here. If I go turn the car on, then I get an obnoxious beeping, but the DVD player also turns on, but the screen doesn't come on unless it's mostly closed, which is not very useful for children in the back seat watching the video. So obviously we have an issue with the opening angle of the screen turning off the video. If I move it slowly, it stays on for a while, and at some point it turns off. So I've been busy taking every plastic cover off the DVD player and 1,000 tiny screws, and separating the circuit board from the screen and the screen itself from its housing. So the screen is now loose, and independently moving each of those pieces so I can figure out where the tilt sensor is and why it's activating early. And each time I pulled another piece off, I realized it wasn't part of the problem until I had no more pieces to pull off. And so I rechecked my theory about this tilt sensor issue and realized that the tilt sensor is not a tilt sensor. It's a switch in the base of the DVD player. If I push the switch in, the screen turns off. That's how the screen turns off when it's closed. It's not a tilt sensor. It's a switch in the base of the unit, and it's unrelated to this issue. The screen's on at the moment. If I push the tilt sensor, it turns off. That works perfectly fine. This is a different issue. What's the issue? Well, let's have a closer look. So if we come around to the front side of the DVD player, and I fit my fat ass down between the baby seats, then we can see that by moving each of these three pieces, the screen flickers on. And with my hypothesis about it being angle related, I was carefully moving the angle of each unit, not realizing that the angle had nothing to do with it. And in fact, the cable connecting the DVD player to the screen is pinched, and by moving the whole assembly, that pinch would straighten out. And so if I simply grab the flat flexible cable that connects the two things and poke it, I get the same phenomena. I get the same screen flicking on and off issue. So the issue is actually that this cable has been pinched and it's bent, and we have an unreliable connection. So, as is often the case, the 300 screws that I removed were irrelevant, and all I need to do is replace this cable. I suspect it's going to be cheaper to replace an entire DVD player than replace a single cable, but at least I know what the issue is now.